Hi. So, I don't just make videos, I also write books. There's 6 of them available on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle. This happens to be the Rolling State Trader series, book 1, Esperanza's Party. This is about the captain's daughter deciding that she wants to date the first mate's oldest son. And first mate's oldest son, Sean, wants to date her too. He just doesn't know it yet. So this is where they decide to date, and you'll have to read the book to find out what happens. And have a great day. Oh, and please buy my books. So, the Xbox got bored while I was eating, and I decided to go back to this. Oh wait, we've got Zero Citrine. Yeah, because that's Topaz. Okay. Two, 23, 24. Harvest spices. Yeah.
Sounds like a video game.
Yeah, so earlier I was talking about how I was spent a good deal of the last 2 days watching musicals. You know, I was watching Happiest Millionaire and 2 different versions of Roger and Hammerstein's Cinderella. I watched The Sound of Music. You know, a bunch of my favorite movies. And then there was Happiest Millionaire also. And I was saying how one of the problem-ish things, I don't want to call it problems, but problem-ish things is that the songs get stuck in your head. And in my head specifically, they come at the, they come back to your memory at the weirdest times. And sometimes it's a really weird song. I mean, the songs that don't really apply to you because they're specific to the movie. Like in this case, I've got I have found her. She's an angel, or, however it goes. And I've got that stuck in my head right now. It's like, why? Oh, wait. What do you make fiber out of again? Oh, we need more seaweed. Or at least I think we do. Yeah, because we need 13 more. Oh. There. Now we just have to find the garnet and the citrine. We got an onyx. Okay. Darn it. Okay. Nope. Ooh. Harvest 75 out of 70 cocoa. Okay. So now we need 230.
That would be a little unfair. Base the matches on level, but tall. That seems terribly unfair.
Oh. And then we got 200 for feeding a critter. They want us to change our outfit. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, wait.
Never got much into sports games. It's not my cup of tea.
Okay, we just need 5 more minerals.
Well, she's playing Dreamlight
Oh, good. Now I just have to figure out where the citrines are. Oh, okay, so that's a topaz. Where are the citrines? Glade of Trust and Sunlit Plateau. Well, I guess we're on our way to the Glade of Trust. Because they weren't in the Sunlit Plateau. Oh, man.
So what did you think of that other than being a reskin? It's not something I'm as deep into, so many people get around. There's actual guilds and people. I mean, there's some folks out there that play it that have, bases the size of a small city.
Okay. another one. Oh no, it's a shiny. It's not a regular, it's a shiny. So we know where to go. What are you doing hanging out by my door? Okay.
You said your sister-in-law would play? I mean, we barely scratched the surface of it. There's a lot more to it than that.
Darn.
Oh, look, a reaper mark too. And a reaper mark one. Right.
That one's still down. And that one's still down. Okay.
Not really. I just finished the project. And gone back and sold the stuff. He's playing something else.
Oh, good. Okay. Dang, we got 710. Okay, now we just have to finish the... Wait, spend to get. No.
Because you can. You'll get there soon enough.
If you're asking me if I'm okay, I will be.
I can't mention the motorsport games like that either.
Give Donald his favorite gifts 6 times.
GTA. It's different.
And sell coconut boba tea. Well, in order to sell coconut boba tea, you need to have coconut.
Hey, y'all watch this.
Unfortunately, I don't remember what else is in there.
Well, hey, y'all watch this. No, it's usually driving off a cliff the wrong way.
Okay, we gave the turtle seaweed. He's very happy. He was this. Fed the sea turtles. Now we gotta feed the sea turtles 25 times. Well, minus 7, of course. So 18. What was I gonna do? Oh. Okay, so I'm going to go to the house.
Forget it. I don't see thieves. You guys are gonna be that salty. Have at it. I don't need to play. I'm not sitting there fighting over 4 pieces of treasure.
Wall-E, I found a memory and I saw you in it. We need to figure out what it means. Wall-E.
1,000 gold, if that.
I know the memory is kind of warped, but do you know what that machine is? Oh. It sounds like you recognize it. Can you tell me what it is?
No, I'm not rich on that game.
Sorry, I forgot who I was talking to. I'll try to guess. Is the machine...
Mode for that. Go play. Have fun. That's not what I'm up to. I have no interest in fighting with a gun.
a communication device?
No, thank you. I didn't shoot at you.
No.
Why are you shooting at me?
Not that. Well, is the machine a trash collector? No. Not that. Well, is the machine part of a spaceship? No. Not that. Well, is the machine... I don't think I'm going to be able to guess this. Oh. You want me to follow you? Okay, lead the way.
Of course. He who has the gold makes the rules. I just don't feel fighting with people on Sea of Thieves. That's not why I went on there.
Search Wally's house for electronic components. Oh, okay.
That's their idea of fun, is sinking people and stealing stuff from them. Fine. How about it? Enjoy. I'll do something else.
Electronic components. There we go.
Maybe I'll go in to Sea of Thieves Insider and find out what's coming up next. Who knows?
Oh. Bring the electronic components to Wally. Ta-da! It's the machine we found in one of your garbage cubes. Is that the machine in the memory? Woo! We've got to fix it. Whoopee! You really seem excited. I bet you're good at repairing things. Directive.
Don't worry, it gets better.
Okay, I'll follow your lead. Wally!
Believe it or not.
Oh, great. Follow Wally. Okay. Wally,
It's hard to really say.
you're gesturing toward the castle. Do you want to go back to your realm? Woo! Okay, I'll go see if I can find something. Okay. Explore Wally realm to find another electronic component. Is this one? Yeah.
You have something to tell. Well, you're stupid enough to buy the next guy.
Oh, lesser tinkering parts. No. Oh, here's another one. Ah, there it goes. Bring the electronic component to Wally. Okay. Oh. Seems like the F02937 M3 number 07 is missing one last thing. Some tinkering parts. I should be able to craft those with a crafting station by using some iron. Whoa. Oh gosh, we need 12. Says we already have 4. Nope, it's determined not to use those.
Or can I start that thing over? Goldcrest Valley. Could I start that thing over?
2 iron ingots. For each of 12 tinkering parts.
I mean, we could still set up a warehouse.
Oh no, okay. 2 iron ingots makes 3 of them.
Kind of industrialized. Yeah, but I've got a couple more mods I wanted to show you guys.
Craft the repaired.
Heck yeah. No, I've got a couple other things I wanted to activate. I haven't because I didn't want to bombard you with
Bring the repaired to Wally.
Okay.
It's a tape recorder.
For a couple of things, and I had income a little better off.
The machine is fixed. Whoopee. So we fixed the machine, but I still don't know what it does. Wally. Ha, you're raising your hand like we're in school. You know what it does. You know what it does? Woo! Is it a machine that makes memories? No. Not that. Well, is it a machine that breaks things? No. Not that. Well, is it a machine that finds memories? Woo! I see. So this machine is probably the reason that the memory appeared. And the memory was broken because the machine was broken. Now that we've repaired it, I wonder if more memories will appear. Okay, now we still need to find 2 citrines. Get Ariel up to level 7. We need to progress further with Mickey Mouse. Get Goofy to level 10. Kristoff to level 6. Billy to level 4. Merlin to level 10, and he's so close. Mickey to level 8. Moana to 6. Remy to 7. Scrooge to 6. Stitch to 4. Ursula to 4. And Wally to level 8. He's on level 6 right now. And like I said, Merlin is so close. Oh, pumpkin soup and fabric.
That's the way it happens sometimes. And I can make a bunch of
My dumb question is, do I have a recipe for pumpkin soup? No. Okay. I mean, I do, but just not in the game right now. Oh, it requires ginger also. Dang it. $7,100. Dang it. Yeah, you guys can't see it any better than I can. It's like a, you know, like the night shards and the Dreamlight. That kind of shape.
Not that they're not active. Crops to harvest. Quite a bit.
Oh, look, there's Minnie Mouse.
I'm gonna pretend I know what that is too.
So, the reason why I'm not picking up that banana up there again is because I've decided it's bad luck. I will pick it up. Just not doing it right now. Darn it. So, the problem with bringing Donald his favorite gifts is that usually he wants a green passion lily. And a green passion lily is in that area that we haven't unlocked yet with the snow.
No. Find the animal.
Oh, I'm trying to get the orange ones.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
she said it's Darth Vader's gonna change
Says it's supposed to be in the Glade of Trust in the Sunlit Plateau. Okay, I must have caught Goofy out of the corner of my eye because I swear I saw Prince Eric, and that is physically impossible. Oh, let's go to the house and make boba tea. Oh, because of one ingredient, I'm not sure we can make it.
Normally. My game.
Okay, so I have not made this yet.
Everything under the sun, but
Okay, obviously we need coconut. We need sugar, but we have no milk. Okay. I don't think we can make 10 of them.
Honeybee for one, a bunch of buildings. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at a couple of them. If I don't like them, I'm gonna uninstall them. But it's a matter.
Aw.
Let me look at them first.
I can make 9.
The honeybee header. Yeah, honeybee airflows. I have a pile of those.
It's still annoying because I can only make 9.
What, when you're short 2 or 3 people?
Okay, so... Oh, okay. So milk, coconut, and sugar. I guess I'm gonna have to drop these. That's 2. That's 3. 4.
Yeah, I have the ground there and a couple fields across the road. Across the road from the main farm yard.
5.
Oh, from the west side?
6.
Yeah, that's fine.
7. 8. Or did I miscount?
Because if I can't send invites, it won't let you join.
Oh, okay, I miscounted. So 9. So then we're gonna go out there.
Give me a sec here. Max 6 players.
How's it going?
It's also possible that my internet's not as strong as it usually is, since we've had some outages in this area recently between the power company and the internet, because of the storms up here.
And then we have to go make one more and sell it.
That does suck.
And come over here to Rumi's restaurant.
I think we did too.
Oh, hello. Ta-ta.
And it will not let me give him.
There we go. That might just almost work. I know.
Aww. Now we need to go get more coconut.
I don't doubt the reason. I'm not going to be surprised when you look at the list and go, holy crap.
I just need one more coconut.
Good couple. Good couple.
Chill out.
Yeah, that was a game. StarCraft was actually StarCraft. The original StarCraft was my final exam for computer class in high school. Yes. Stomp the teacher. Especially when, by the time he built his basic base, I came in with a ghost and nuked it. At the same time, one of my good friends from the same class bum rushed him with zerglings. Nothing but zerglings. Yes, very. And at the same time, my other good friend nailed him with a proton. We triple teamed the teacher. Yeah, the Zealots and a few of the other guys, the 4-footers. Yeah. And between the three of us, we stumped the teacher, and the only one to walk away from that attack was my ghost.
Okay. Hopefully.
No, the first thing I did after that was to put my base and move it up on the cliff. Because another kid with this
No, that was a big one. I needed a normal size. Yay! Craft 3 sunlit torches.
And then, when that happened, I put in the chat thing, I'm out, and sat there and rebuilt. And then, lo and behold, what do you know? The next thing he finds is 3 nukes up his butt. No, just me. He was already in an active fight with the other two because they thought I was out. Because they saw me sit back in the chair and go, oh man, as I watched the fake base die.
Okay.
Okay. No, it's not. It's just a few. You gotta see my whole list.
Okay. Talk to Mother Gothel.
Yes. Depending on the tractor.
Who happens to be way over there.
On a farm tractor, there are some.
Oh, I knew my favorite little helper would have my sunlit torches in almost no time. Now someone who can use Dreamlight magic must go to the bottom of the mystic cave. There you'll find the pedestal of the sun. Place the sunlit torches on it. Then something will happen. I am sure it will be dangerous to me. Ha ha ha. Sounds easy enough. Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say that. No matter what happens, I want to know. Bring me evidence of whatever you find down there.
What are you waiting for? Go!
Mystical cave.
Yeah, it's not a Phoenix as in the TLX brand trucks, but the ITs are a different type of truck. designed for smaller farms, but I want to show you guys at least what those do. Not the IT,
Which one's the mystical
I
cave?
think the red rat had it. It's the excuse I'm going to use for that. Because it was there. Yikes. Sorry.
Guess I have to go fishing more because the Christmas fish are not coming up.
See, that's one of the ones, American Garage. It's about 2 doors, the garage doors, and then one that's a person door. Yes, that. Yeah. Don't we, if you role playing your
Says place sunlit torches. Oh, at the bottom of the mystical cave.
Yes,
I guess I'll have to come back for those.
it's intended to be a logistics center. You could park 2 or 3 trucks, and it loaded with locals.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Take a picture of the strange symbols.
Yeah.
Return to Mother Gothel.
RTK is for the
Okay, so I was looking at those 3 guys holding the gems, and I swear I saw a clown.
no, what the heck was it? Give me a second, I'll be able to tell you. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, I do gotta go that way.
There's precision farming. So there's precision farming that helps you to get just the right yes. So that you get just the right amount of seed and you get just the right amount of fertilizer, and it measures how good your harvest really is on a field. And the initial field harvest is always terrible, but because the NPCs don't bother to take care
Hello.
of their field.
You're back, and with proof.
Uh-huh.
Now let me see it. Well, these are going to take more than a quick glance to decipher. Run along. I'll call you when my research is complete and I need more manual labor done.
Oh, God.
That's
Still says tend to the orb.
shoot. This one goes right
And I forgot. Natalie hasn't unlocked that yet, so I have to walk all the way around. Because I almost forgot, and there's those 2 gems down there.
It shouldn't take any down. So it's up.
I think Natalie's just as tired as I am. She's bouncing off the walls.
There hasn't been an update on anything in this game since before Christmas because Giants is out of the office. Publisher. Okay.
Okay, so apparently we could collect half.
Hey there.
Okie dokie. This one does. Yes.
See you later.
Actually, I need that. Ooh, 12,000.
I'm not sure. DB 120. Yeah, it's a cedar. That's just a cedar. So that fits crop in the field.
Good day to you.
It's the biggest John, well, one of the 2 biggest John Deeres.
Oh, 25,000.
Goodbye now. Toodaloo. Greetings, neighbor.
25,000.
She's recording.
Bye-bye now. Greetings, neighbor.
20,000.
Thank you kindly.
The what? Oh, the car. I already had it. I just haven't activated it.
neighbor.
That's when I first turned it on. Didn't have TV.
Ooh, 7,500. I'll do that. Onions.
It was installed. It's just I activated a few extra things.
40. Okay.
Good to see you.
I don't know, but I did both, so we have a cell phone for the pizzas. Assuming we make enough stuff to make pizza. So,
Oh, hey!
Well, that took us down quite a lot, but
it's okay by me.
Good boy.
at least Goofy's stall is finished.
He went to get his kids started on getting ready for bed.
I hate it when she does that.
It works. I'm trying to set this one up so that we're not using the sign as much. And I don't want a fence for them. I had thought of it, but I do use it from time to time.
Okay. Just water them,
So
and then
instead of
we can,
that, I've
and then
taken
as soon as they
out
come
the
up, we can sell them.
so the truck and trailer with the harvester where we're going. So we got started on harvesting fields. Plus, I also have harvest contracts to work on. So we're gonna make some money rather than just creating it with a sign. And there's collectibles all over the map. And we'll rent you a pickup truck and send you off looking for those. CSD is a bunch of tools intended to help with front loader attachments and things like that.
Oh, good. I can pick that up now.
The idea of activating the mods like this
Ooh.
is to show you some more stuff that's out there.
That's not what we need, but you know.
And then you can kind of decide which ones you like and which ones are just bad. And let me know what you think.
Oh yeah, I needed to get. I totally forgot about that.
And which ones you just absolutely despise and which ones you like. So that I can kind of adjust my playstyle and what I activate when I'm playing with you. To kind of match, you know, with what you guys like.
Onions pretty much take
They seem to
forever.
enjoy the red barns.
Well, you know, a long time.
Barns. As an yeah.
Oh, good.
So if you, like your father before you, are into the logistics side of things, I might just make use of that.
Okay, coconut boba tea.
So it's like your
Which
father
again
before.
is sugarcane, milk, and coconut.
So this green patch that's across from the farmyard is intended for a big
We're getting there.
warehouse. It makes that little warehouse we worked on Goldcrest Valley seem like a toy. You played in the medium before. And I did that on purpose because it's
Good to see you.
an easier mod on the hard drive space. Because I don't know what else Caitlin had activated with her grandpa. So I kind of had to, monitor what I dug out and what I activated and stuff. So as to make sure that she could play too. That was the intention behind that. I didn't know she was going to be a pernicious knib like that and, cause all kinds of craziness with that, but it worked out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
I
what?
activated some more stuff.
Harvest vanilla.
in
Good.
store, product. So
15.
to go for a production and logistics gig. Production so you can make an income in logistics because you like the warehouse work kind of thing. And like the pizzeria or the pizza factory needs certain supplies. If I don't have those supplies, then you can get them in the store
1.
for a price. Just a mod. Might be the price in the store too, a little bit, in some cases.
Two.
Sometimes. That's why I was asking if you guys were attached to that file or if I could start it over or something. But I'll play on this one because I know where I want to put the warehouse once I have the cash flow for it. And I've already
Okay. So it's the other one.
Well, we're not putting in a gazillion signs because that eats into the.
Okay. Sell okra. Harvest okra. Sell onions and harvest vanilla.
Xbox
Oh, we got 2.
game
Okay.
has a limit on the number of objects you can have in the world. So, for instance, a way to save on space, instead of having everything on pallets, you have that medium warehouse and production chain items like bread, for example. You take it to that medium warehouse and it stores the pallet off screen.
So
then
if we
you have
had
a pallet of bread,
300 and
yeah.
And
then you take a forklift, take it off the rack, and put
82.
it in the truck.
I think it is. It's either 82 or 72. Fruit. Then we could sell it and
There's a couple multiplayer type signs like that. wish somebody would come up with is a decal mod.
Anyway, we'd be able to sell it, and that would be
And then
another thing we could get
company trucks,
money for.
a company semi or a company pickup.
Oh my goodness, I keep on having the goal of half an hour. I passed it up, so I bump it up to an hour.
Somewhere we get salty and do something stupid with it, like put a hand with the middle finger sticking up as their logo. Stupid stuff like that prevents you from being able to.
And then I find out that, this is like longer than that even.
That are going to be stupid like that.
Okay.
Exactly. Which is probably why nobody.
So I want to sell these. I want to sell this. I don't actually want to sell the cocoa beans, but
See? Even you thought of one that would be bad.
Works for me.
Only a limited amount of people with limited mentality would think of such things.
okay, where did we see that sell fruit? Oh, see, we got 994.
They're decent people. Most of them are decent people, yes. But there's always going to be one idiot. There's one in every crowd. And that's all it takes. Well, GTA, the entire population is idiots, but that's another subject.
Brown moccasins.
From a certain point of view. Okay.
So close. It's only 10,000, right?
Exactly. So
Awesome.
If there's a brand that's not authorized to be in the game, it turns into a wizard. That's all we do. Or if it's something where the PC can have the brand name, but the consoles can't, for some unfathomable reason they do that, they turn it into a lizard. Because Lizard is Giant's company, Giant's brand in the game. But like a PC mod or a PC version of the game, you can have that name brand. I don't know why. Yeah. Lizard. Yeah. So there's talk of a Ford F750, I think it is, coming into the game soon. There's a modder that's been working on that truck. And essentially, at the end of the day, it's a small semi-truck or a large pickup, depending on your mood. Because it can be used for both. But previous to this, Ford refused to allow the licensing on the game. Why, I will never know. Do I?
That looks like I'm missing being able to pick up a piece.
Because you have yet to experience potatoes. And if I buy a potato field, I want to be able to process them into French fries or whatever else. You may or may not like plain potatoes. I don't know.
Oh, hey.
Have you tried it? Yes. Have you done sugar beet?
And it's frozen. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to end it here.
What about sugar?
I hope you're having a great day. Know that you are enough.
Sugar
Know that
cane
there's no
concentrate.
problem that will stick around forever.
You throw down a field of
And
cotton,
I'll see you in the next
sugar
video.
cane, you can make some serious cash flow. In the game, you can actually influence the economy if you produce nothing but wheat
Hi.
and store
So,
it until it's
I don't just make
and then
videos,
sell it all.
I also write
The next
books.
time it comes
They're
out,
available on
it's
Amazon.com in paperback
you
and
can have a
Kindle.
whole different price than the last
This
one.
is Rolling Sea Trader Book 2, The Island.
That's just kind of the way it is. It'll be a massive change, and you probably won't get a good price on it.
They were in New York, and
Not years, but
they were going
definitely for a long while.
toward home,
So you can influence the market
and they,
if you're planning to put in a coffee and
and
sugar cane.
the boys decided to put on a knife show, a knife juggling show to impress their girlfriends,
Or
Ashley and Chantel.
beforehand, and then
Well,
coffee,
while
sugar,
they're juggling the
sells
knives, the ship gets stuck on a sandbar. And this is the story of what happens after they decide to go exploring on the island.
So that you always have a high price thing to sell.
But this part is pretty interesting. Matt is the father of
That'd be an interesting.
Captain Bell's chef. She's got a person that cooks all the food, and we're calling her 5-star chef. Her name's Pepper. Well, they dock in New York, and Pepper's dad comes to pick her up because Pepper lives with her aunt and uncle.
Okay,
You're Pepper's dad,
there is a
Uncle
coffee
Matt, right?
put down,
Matt
then he's quite literally
Matt smiled sinisterly.
fertilizer.
Yeah, that's me, Matt Grant, ex-law enforcement officer. He answered a little disdainfully. Then he added more disdainfully, now I help my wife Brittania in her restaurant. After the ship was fully tied to the dock, Sean hopped down and attempted to shake hands with Matt. I'm Sean Pendragon, William's oldest son by a minute and some seconds. Matt refused to take his hand. He watched Sean drop his hand while he looked a little disappointed. "Where's my daughter?" Pepper appeared with her backpack before Sean could attempt to answer. She climbed down onto the dock. Then she answered, "Right here, Daddy. Leave Sean alone and shake his hand. He's a nice guy and not interested in me." Then she added in a low voice, "He seems to like Ashley, but you're not to tell Uncle Hayden that." This seemed to cheer Matt. He shook hands with Sean. "I'm actually glad to see that he got married and had kids. Maybe you two will turn out better than he did." Sean uttered a little angrily as he climbed back onto the ship. "Please calm down, Sean," Pepper asked soothingly. Sean focused on Pepper. He held his breath and let it out slowly. "There are 4 of us," he clarified. "My twin brother Jesse, my younger brother Brandon, my younger sister Julie, and I." Then he walked away down the stairs. On the way down, Sean saw that his dad was going up. "Uncle Matt's here. He wasn't too happy to see me until he learned I wasn't interested in his daughter. Then he at least shook hands with me. No hug, just a handshake." "Thank you for telling me," William replied. Then he added deviously, "I think I'll go up and greet him." "If you get arrested," Sean warned, "Mom's going to be mad." I know, William scoffed 3/4 of the way up the stairs. "He can't call in the cavalry if he's unconscious." "Good point," Sean told him from the bottom. As Matt and Pepper started to walk away, William appeared on deck. "Hey, Matt, Sean just told me that you were here. Long time no see," he greeted superiorly. Oops. There's more words on that page. Matt immediately climbed onto the deck. "We're not drunk this time, William." He punched William in the nose angrily. William stepped back and threw a punch of his own as his nose started to bleed. Soon the fight was on, and no one was there to stop it but Pepper. Please read this book and all 6 of my books, and please buy my books. Have a great day.